gosh, we're live, honey.
We're live.
Hey, it's the first time like us starting a live together, isn't it? Ooh, that's exciting. And soon we're gonna be talking with Nate and Lissa, Raw Food Romance, all things bundle and awesomeness. Super stoked for it.
Yeah.
Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live.
Hey.
We're just flowing along here, waiting for Nate and Lissa to jump in here, and then it's been a long week, starting to slow down, but the Ultimate Raw Vegan Bundle is in full swing, and it's its last day. Take advantage of that, then it's time to check that out. It's in all of our bios. You can show any of us love by clicking that link in the bio and jumping in. What's going on, guys?
What's up, guys?
Just chilling out. It's nighttime here. You guys are like
so
in the
dark here.
yeah.
Yeah, it's noontime, about noontime here for us. Well, it is. It's noon actually, right on the button. Yeah.
Noon, right
12 hours left. 12 hours left.
12 hours left.
Hours.
You guys.
It's 9 p.m. here now.
Yeah.
Yep.
What an amazing trip. This has been so awesome.
11 days of complete togetherness and craziness and fun and sharing and I'll admit straight up right off the bat, I'm melted. My brain is almost falling asleep right now from not sleeping quite enough, and it's like the bane of the health practitioner, right? You have so much you want to share and give, and when there's moments like this, you want to go. But as soon as time to give back, right?
It's too bad we don't have, what is it in Star Trek when 7 of 9, she's got her...
the regeneration pod.
We need the regeneration pod, man.
Yep.
Like, just go and regenerate real quick.
Do you know, you probably, Melissa, you got to know, do you know, Nate, that I have a Borg tattoo?
No way.
Right?
Yeah, I do.
I have a Borg tattoo. So you're part Borg even, huh?
Well, I was hoping, when I got it when I was like 17, and the thought was that I would at some point have biomechanical limbs because I'd wear them out from skateboarding, and I'd just plug into a pod like the Borg, and I thought, Borgs are so tough, right?
Right.
Yep.
That's scary.
That is so cool. That is way cool.
The Borg is,
I don't know for sure if it is, but it's something.
Yeah, it is something. Well, I mean, what's cool is they definitely are. They tap in. They know so much energy about all these different, because they assimilate everything, right?
Yeah.
So,
But they're just like part of the collective and like no free will. Yeah, I know. Like it's not that cool.
Unless you're Hugh, but then Hugh kind of woke up. He got woke
true.
up.
That's true.
Q.
Yeah, Q.
What about Q though?
Oh.
Hugh, did you? Oh my God, he's coming back! Hey,
coming back?
Back to the Picard show.
Oh, is he? And I haven't even seen the first season. He watched it without me.
Oh my gosh,
that's
cool.
Well, I had to with my
Watch it.
parents. They were like, you had to.
Yeah. Yeah. But the next season is next year, right? 2022.
2022. But that's okay.
So we'll have time to watch the first season over and over and over.
Yeah. And I can guarantee you that Chris will be very happy to watch it again.
We need to watch it again too.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Damn good. Yeah, that one, and I'm loving the Discovery too, but I think Picard is like, it's next level.
Because it's Picard.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is Picard.
And
Maybe
Picard is just like
lives. And we can do like you in the afternoon and us like late at night, and we can watch it together. And
will it play at the same time? Like,
well, if we press play at the same time.
Hey, there's that technology.
Yes.
Wow.
Technology.
That would be
we
crazy.
Have it recorded on our VHS, like
Right.
both of us, then we press play and
I'll dub it. And I'll send it to you.
That'd be so
maybe
sweet.
one of these days we'll have like holographic simulators to where we could. It's like you guys are sitting right next to us, and we're like, "Did you see that? That was crazy!"
Oh my God.
Yeah, we will, and that's that's pretty Star Warsy. I mean, there's probably some of that in Star Trek too, but Star Wars they had that pretty dialed,
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was
You
like
guys like Star Wars a lot,
the smartphone.
I always thought that would be so cool to like watch. Imagine skateboarding. You're watching like a skate event on your coffee table, and it's in 3D, and there's the little skaters doing their thing. Maybe you could magnify it and make them a little bigger. I was really big. I've always been big into motocross. I'm like, man, how cool would it be to watch all these little dirt bikes just like in 3D on your floor?
That'd be so sick.
Right? I know.
That's just kind of
And
mind
you know
melting.
what? We probably will have that coming in the future.
Yeah, maybe so.
No, I don't doubt it. They probably. Well, did you guys see like what was it, like Tupac Resurrection Tour, where they had him as a 3D hologram on stage?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I mean,
isn't that amazing?
Crazy.
Yeah.
It's just
And that's
like you
just the
would go
beginning,
back.
right?
Yeah, and of course, that's only what we get to see. Like, what kind of technology do they really have?
Yeah.
That we don't even get, access to or get to see.
Exactly.
Maybe we already are seeing it. It's just so damn good you can't tell.
Maybe we will.
Yeah.
Maybe the time.
Hey, a little Star Wars anecdote. On one of our first dates when I came to Canada, like we had been talking all spring of 2018, was it? Yes, yeah. 2018. Yeah. And then I came over, and one of the first dates was to watch a Star Wars movie at Chris's brother Curtis's house, and it was pretty late at night, and Curtis had at the time, was it 2 or 3 cats, Ramses and someone, and I was cuddling them, and all of a sudden I just saw a black sky with splinters on the screen, and I hadn't really listened because I'd been cuddling with the cat, and it's one of those naked cats, so it was so cool. I'd never cuddled with a naked cat before, so it was like, whoa. And then all of a sudden this black sky with splinters, and they were like, yeah, whoa. And I had no idea what had just happened. And I was so embarrassed that I didn't follow and it was like the end of the movie, and it was so embarrassing.
And the credits are running.
The credits, I was like, oh, what happened? Because I'd never seen that Star Wars movie before. We came out into the car, and 20 minutes later, I was like, Chris, the thing that happened at the end, what was that? And he was like,
what are you talking
the
about?
Death Star exploded. I was like, oh,
good.
That's
a good thing.
So I just completely missed the Death Star exploding. Oh,
I love it. Yeah. I love it.
But hey, cats win.
They do trump almost everything.
Yeah.
So
if it was Star Trek or cats, Star Wars or cats, I'm sorry, Star Wars, Star Trek. I love you, but cats.
Cats.
Yeah.
Cats.
And it's so awesome that now at this day and age, we have these phones that we can record our cats. And of course, it's super easy to get lost in the cat hole
yes.
of videos.
It's very gross, but it's amazing.
It's so true. The cat, the Instagram Explore cat hole.
Right in the cat hole.
The Explore page, that sounded so gross. But the Explore page. When I look at my Explore page, it's half cats dancing videos and half recipe videos.
I love it.
What's in your Explore page?
Yeah, it's all cats and miniatures. Because I follow a lot of the miniatures.
Tiny. Oh yeah, the tiny kitchen.
Yeah, tiny
My
kitchen.
My sister makes miniatures.
Yes. I follow her.
Yeah.
It's so cute, right? It's so small.
I know.
She's done that since she was little.
Amazing.
It's so tiny.
The toast and the different things No, you can't even see. You need a magnifying glass. You're like, that looks real.
It's amazing. She's so fiddly with her hands. It's amazing. I wouldn't be able to. It's so fiddly. Yeah. So you follow the Tiny Kitchen too when they make tiny foods, for real foods.
Yep.
Like a tiny potato, and they cut it with a tiny knife. Everything's tiny.
Yep.
Tiny oven. Yeah.
Yep. Oh my gosh, I love that.
It's just a fun word to say.
Page. Yeah, my Explore page is all cats and miniatures and raw food. That's it.
Oh, that's nice. Nate, what's in your Explore page? Do you know?
I follow a lot of stuff. So I've got rock climbing, mountain biking, workout stuff. There's definitely food in there, yoga. Mine's a menagerie of all kinds of things.
Cat videos.
Futuristic houses or we've been searching for houses, so I'm looking at different kitchen designs because a house needs to be designed around the kitchen.
Yes.
Especially really, ideally for everybody, but as a raw foodie, the house should be designed around the kitchen.
Yep.
So, but if you go to my feed, it's got all kinds of stuff in there. Beards. I'm growing my beard. I'm growing. So
you're gonna get big.
I'm thinking. I'm gonna keep the sides kind of trim, and I'm gonna just kind of maybe grow kind of long, but not too long.
Like a cone shape, like an ice cream cone shape, and then you eat ice cream and it fits into the cone.
I love
it. You can dye this part orange and then red and green, and it'll be like an ice cream cone.
Beautiful. I love that idea.
Awful.
Magical. Yeah.
What do you think about the beard braids? What do you think about braiding your beard?
Yeah. I like it. I mean, I've been looking at different designs.
Chin braid.
I've been. I'm growing my hair again because I want to.
Nice.
I want to catch up with my long hair brothers, you and Jesse, and so I've been looking at long hair pictures, trying to get some inspiration because it takes a long time to grow your hair and your beard.
You got to be pretty serious about it.
Yeah.
Luckily, she's open to me growing my beard.
Yeah.
I want to see what it looks like.
You know, because if she wasn't down for it, I'd probably not grow it out. But yeah, I'm excited. Just trying to
And
keep
maybe
it
after
clean.
she will be open to harvesting the beard, maybe.
Yeah, it'd be like
Growing and harvesting.
Growing and harvesting.
right.
Oh man.
No, but that's really cool. Yeah, I bet it's cool to experiment.
Sure.
I mean, we don't really have that.
Yeah. If we have the same face for our whole life, like why always look the same? You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So,
Yes.
and of course, I'm fortunate enough to be able to grow a beard, so it's like might as well try it out.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's really cool.
You're already well accomplished. You're doing pretty damn good, I think.
It's like a big one. Yeah.
You got it going on.
Yeah, it's a full-on beard.
I used to have spikes. I grew 2 spikes and I'd like twist them, and then I also had a mustache that I'd twist it up and stuff. But
Nice.
I keep it pretty tame now. I keep it tame, and you know I keep on joking with Kamilla that I'm going to shave my head, and she gets really sad.
Oh.
Yeah. That's like you and Jesse were talking about, like the longer the hair, you got more intuition. Of course, native cultures, you know, some of the Native American cultures, they would talk about the length of the hair being, you know, a part of their spirit, you know, and of course there's the whole concept of short hair was you were owned by somebody. You know, when you had long hair, you were free. You were a free man. Yeah. So if people with short hair, you know, if you got captured or you were a slave or something, they would make you cut off your hair. Yeah, so there's, I don't know. I've been diving into
jail in the army too, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly. Yep. Jail, the army.
Interesting.
So yeah, it's time to grow it out again. It's been about 22 years. I cut it in 2000. It was like down to like middle of my back. But yeah, it's been a long time. I've had the same hairstyle for like 22 years.
Mm-hmm. Look, he's never going to go back once he grows his beard.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I figure I could, I mean, you know, because it grows pretty fast. Maybe I'll keep it for a few years and then, you know, cut it down. You have some fun, you know, do the handlebars or something. I don't know. And then
do the Metallica, man. The Metallica is so hard.
Yeah.
That's such a good one.
What's the Metallica?
Looks so good.
It's like this.
Oh,
It's pretty good. You'd look good at that.
Yeah. You know, you got to have fun with it. And then,
yeah,
you know, it'd be cool to see the face again at one point and then grow it again. I don't know. There's something about long hair and a good looking beard. And of course, I'm finding out that there's lots of different ways to take care of your beard and your hair, which I had no idea. Different things like the beard oil and stuff. Because, you know, there's all these worlds.
Fancy. You can get, I mean, we just mash mangoes in our beard and we're good. Yeah. So you can do other stuff too,
that's
right?
what we do at home.
Yeah.
It could be sweet. I'm like, here, right here, honey. Go ahead, suck it out. Mango in
That's
there.
for later. We need a little bit of thickener for the sauce.
It's like usually like at the end of the night, like going to bed, and I get a kiss. Like sometimes it's like still curry in the beard.
Yeah.
Like, that smells.
Curry kisses.
That smells good.
The best kind of kisses, honey.
The best kind of kiss.
Oh man.
That is so fun, oh man. Chris, you have been so incredible for this bundle. And I am just so honored. Again, I'm going to thank you profusely over the next forever because you've just been so important and needed, and just I'm so grateful that we did it together and we built this and we brought the community together.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Amazing.
I feel
It's been incredible.
so mutual, 1,000 times mutual. You know, I've said more than a few times, there's no way in heck I could have done this myself, and I'm always in awe of how together and professional, and you know, you get so much out there, and it's just been so awesome. You know, it's been so awesome, and your books are like second to none. You know, I just feel blessed to be a part of this with you guys and with everyone who's a part, and to be spreading this raw wave out towards everyone. Right? It's like the more we grow, the more everyone grows, and it's just so awesome.
Exactly.
It is so awesome. I know there's there's been so many people reaching out saying that they've got the bundle. They're not vegan, they're not plant-based even, but they've been having so much fun with some of the recipes that they are finding within this bundle. And gosh, man, I would imagine there's been a lot of seeds planted out there through this, which is so great, as well as the connection, being able to connect with one another like this, promoting each other, and because we've missed out on the festivals.
Yeah.
And, you know, as we know, like, human connection is a nutrient, and we're all kind of, we're all needing this connection in a lot of ways. So this has been a really amazing thing.
Yeah.
I feel equally just so blessed to be a part of this.
And Kamilla too.
Yeah. Oh, man.
You wrote
First book, too. First book.
First
How many
book.
first books? You know, like how much creative fire did we spark? You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
How good does that feel to know that like there's so many people whose lives are forever changed from receiving from the bundle and also from giving to the bundle, and like it's just so freaking cool. So
Exactly. Another thing too. Look, we've got a bunch of people who've got the bundle. Yeah, you can go to any of our links and bios, and grab it. But also I wanted to say too that, Chris, I don't think either of us had a grasp of how connected we would all become from this, and all the lives and all of the, like, everybody just really like caught on, like especially Ronnie. I saw Ronnie just like went with it. He was doing 9 lives a day and Zooms and oh my gosh, it was just so cool. And everybody can learn from everybody. So it's so nice that we all had our little topics and we would talk to people and we connected, and our followers, all of our followers, found more people to be inspired by.
Yeah, and hopefully the community, you know, our followers or our community is being inspired, as well as maybe stepping up and like going, you know, maybe I should create a book too and like put some of my recipes in, because I would imagine there's a lot of people out there who have a lot of information or have been living this lifestyle for decades, but they just don't even share what they do. And as well as there's, you know, I know that there's people, you know, like our friend Daniel, Enzyme 333, like, you know, or John Kohler, there's people that are like, dang it, I should have got my book in there, you know, so. Yeah.
But we will do another one. We will do another one.
Absolutely. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Oh, but this one is going to be the most unique, right? I mean, at least it's the first one, and the next one, we're not going to be doing really repeats, eh?
No, there's no repeats, and we have a really special thing for this next one. I'm really excited about that.
Oh my. And you know, it's funny because like we came together with this idea and we knew that it was going to be amazing, and we started gathering, but it took on a life of its own. You know, like all the lives, I mean, it really is its own thing. It feels like a festival, and it just seems like it was so sorely needed in the community, in the world right now, with like spring in the air, but some uncertainty, and like, you know, it's just...
Yeah, and one thing that I found so cool too was that there's people from all over the world. We have the US and Europe and Asia, Japan, and like really from all over. And figuring out the time zones, of course, but really fun to talk to people from all over.
That was something that was tricky. That was a tricky part. Like, you're like, hey, you want to do a live? Okay, well, what time zone are you in? And you got to calculate, like, well, I'm going to be sleeping, and, you know.
I think I was sharing, I don't remember who I was talking to. Maybe, actually, was it with Ronnie? And we were talking the other day saying, do you think if we put out a petition to end this, like, you know, daylight savings, we could fix it? Like,
why is it called daylight savings? Like, I don't know that English expression, being Swedish. Why is it called? We call it summertime and wintertime in Sweden. What is that savings?
Well, it started for the farmers, and, you know, I think it was to save, you know, this is kind of the impression that I got. It was to save them, you know, it's saving them.
Hour.
Yeah, an extra hour. So they call it daylight savings. That's kind of the way I took it. Maybe somebody else is time. If somebody else is in here, maybe they've got a good idea of why we call it daylight savings either. But
and it's annoying too. I know a lot of places have done votes to abolish the daylight savings time, but it's annoying because when we go through it over here on the west coast of the US, they don't do it in Europe for another like 2 or 3 weeks.
Right.
So it's like for a little while it's like 2 hours, and you're like, wait, what is going on? So
maybe it's a trick to keep us all out of sync with nature and each other, and you know,
each other.
I honestly think, like, for any time that is saved, way more time worldwide is lost by all the timing, scheduling, like, mishaps that happen. Like I bet you if you like check and balance it, it'd be like so many people are off and just like what the like.
And it's always nice to get that extra hour in the autumn, but then in the spring it's like, whoa, that whole first week it really feels a bit jet lag. Maybe not a whole week, but a few days.
So, I'm pretty lucky because I grew up in Saskatchewan where they didn't have daylight savings, so but that did actually get confusing though too, because then I didn't know what the heck was happening and other people are like moving it and
you know what? It doesn't affect the cats though.
Yeah.
No.
Cats.
No, they're just sleeping anyway.
Yeah.
I think we as humans like to complicate things a bit more.
Yeah.
Yep, I'd say so.
Yep, we do.
Okay, should we all get our cats?
Ooh, do we have? I'll get one.
One over here sleeping. The other one,
I'll get that Severson. Did you guys see we got a cat walker?
A cat stroller.
Cat stroller, yeah.
Yeah, that is so cool. All right, bring Raja in here. I'll see if I can get Jai.
We have Raja.
Oh, and this is Kitty, Katrin.
This is Leo.
Oh,
look at all the kitties.
Oh, Raja. Oh, she's all black. Is she all black?
Yeah, all black. Even whiskers and paws.
Oh, she's so beautiful.
Oh my gosh, look at all the kitties. Oh, we've got one more. They're twin. They're twin brothers.
Oh, we have to like take a screenshot of this somehow with all the cats. Look,
can someone else screenshot for us?
Can someone screenshot this for us? Oh. Hey Kim, screenshot this. Please, Kim Jules.
And be a part of the bundle next time.
They are our Black Panthers.
Yep.
Oh, they're so beautiful. I love black cats.
Oh, Leo and Katrin.
I love
they were just sleeping.
This one, just do either of your kitties do that? Just like do the rockabye baby in your arms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Leo won't. He gets all pissed off, but Katrin, he does. You know, is it wrong to add extra names to a cat like way after you've already named your cat?
No. This one, his name is Raja King.
How many of that?
How many are there?
It depends.
It just depends on how you're feeling that day.
It depends on how cute he's being.
Oh, what is that king? Like king?
Yeah.
King, yeah. Because Raja is Sanskrit for king, I believe. So.
Yes. Oh, so cute.
Oh, so cute. Oh. He wants to go now.
It's like, bye.
Like, sorry, this
You
is
peace out.
I'm not getting this. Right.
I'm not feeling what you're feeling. I'm not feeling it. Please let me go.
Leave me
They're still hiding.
Do you also get that, like, if you want to sometimes kiss your cat? I don't know if ours do that, but I've met cats. And if you lean in to kiss them, they like put up their paws like on your mouth. They're like, no,
you don't want that.
don't want that.
Our cat just goes like this.
Yeah, sometimes when they're sleepy, they don't mind. And I'm like, kiss, 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 kiss all over. And sometimes it's like their neck just disappears.
I love it when they're sleeping because then you can definitely love on them as much as they want. They like love it. They start purring. And...
They like flop upside down. Oh.
Yeah, only on their terms though.
Only on their terms.
Oh, Kim says she
Leo
screenshot it. Yes.
Yay!
Nice.
Thank you.
Yay! Thank you,
Kim. Send it to us.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
That's awesome.
Our Leo is pretty much like a Gumby. Like when he's asleep, like you can't wake him up, like unless you shake him. But
what's
like
a Gumby?
like you could position him and he'll just stay there, like whatever you want.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just like
yeah.
I've never had a cat like that.
Yeah. He's so.
Aww. And yeah, both of ours. I've never had a cat that you could pet their stomach or their bellies, because the cats that I always had were like they'd start like kicking you with their back feet if you did it. Yeah, but these two, both of them.
And these guys are
they allow it.
They're feral.
Yeah.
You know, they were born wild and you know, it's
Ronnie's
really cool. What's that?
Ronnie's in the house.
Ronnie!
What's up, man? Sweet treats, spring meals, burgers, and dude food all in one place.
Yeah. Me playing.
That's interesting too, because if we take the cost of the burger book, the dude food book, your spring meal plan, and the sweet treats book, that's more than the entire bundle.
Well, that's
Way
almost
more,
double.
yeah.
It's almost
Almost
double.
double.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost double.
Yeah, almost double. It's really incredible. I mean, I've asked a lot of people, like, would this help you if you were to have had this when you went raw or started to go vegan back in the day? Because, you know, it's interesting, like, what clicks? What makes someone want to choose to go vegan or want to go raw? And everybody, of course, has a fascinating story. And, man, like, how incredible the amount of wisdom.
Yeah.
Because knowledge is, you know, the information, but wisdom is putting it into practice. There's probably close to
250 or 300 years.
Yeah, 250, definitely over 200 years worth of wisdom compiled into this bundle.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Incredible.
Delicious
There was a
wisdom.
question here. What ebook, we can go through each of us. What ebook are you each excited to discover from the bundle that you might not know much about, or maybe that we're excited to?
Good.
I'll go first. I'm really excited to read Rosalind Graham's Creating Dietary Peace and Roger's You Deserve Love. Those are the two ones. I can't wait to just sit down and be able to really absorb those books, because Rosalind created this book for the bundle. It's an incredible, amazing, compassionate gift to the bundle. So that's one that I'm really excited about.
It's funny because those are the ones that I was going to say. But I mean, I'm
Can't say the
definitely
same
excited. I'm excited for your meal plan, Chris, and the Sweet Treats book, of course. I'm excited for both your guys' books.
I've been meaning to make your carrot cake, Camilla, for like all week, but it's like live after live after live after live. So like, I need to make
Almost every time I've come into Instagram, it's like that little pink circle around Raw Food Romance doing a live with someone.
I've been live like the whole time.
Man.
What about you guys?
Well, you know, my first would be actually both of you guys' books, because I do want to make those, but I'm not going to go that route completely, because that's just, you know, unfair to everyone. But I also really am excited for Konstantinos' his course, you know, because I mean, I'm a chef, but can always tighten the game, and you know, he's a professional chef, and you know, learn some extra knife skills and stuff like that. There's too many to mention. It's seriously ridiculous. Like, I won't lie, I have barely made any of the recipes yet. Just been kind of busy behind the scenes and doing stuff, but I'm so excited to dive into all of it.
And there's actually 3. I've been looking through quite a few of them, but 3 that I really want to dive into more is what is it called? The comfort food by Spirit Doctor. Yes, Stars. That one, and also the 2 salad books, like the Art of Salads. Yes, and also the Hotel Salads.
The salad.
Just like mastering
Ronnie
all
just
the
said
salads.
Satisfying Hotel Salads is going to be a revolution.
That book is just unreal. I was so impressed when Grant gave it to us, because we were waiting for it for quite a while. We're like, Grant, we need your cover, we need your book, and he did.
He wasn't even sure at first.
Yeah.
He was like, I was talking to him like, man, you got to be a part. He's like, I don't know, I don't have a book yet. Maybe I could make a book like this. I'm like, dude, that's so cool. And he's like, yes, you know, and just boom.
Yeah.
Boom.
It's so cool.
I actually made one of his salads. I did a little live and made one of his salads, but it was on the tailgate. And that's definitely a life-saving book in a lot of ways, because I feel like a lot of us are kind of just in a hurry, or we don't have like, you know, special tools with us. And he just made it so simple. Yeah.
Super simple.
But delicious. You're going to get everything that you need. And, Grant, man, there really is. It's really tricky. Like, I'm having like brain fart to thinking like, who am I going to pick? Because there's so many that I'm so excited about.
Yeah. Totally.
It's seriously insane. It's absolutely insane.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't have any equipment, but he didn't get quite to the baby bird technique, I don't think.
Well, wait.
That's a new book I'm going to come out with. Like, you know, baby bird salads, baby bird stews, and baby bird curries.
Baby bird?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't know
about
the
this
technique?
inside joke. What's happening? I missed it.
The baby bird technique is when you don't have a blender or anything, so you just take the food, you chew it up yourself, and you spit it on the salad. It's the, you know, it's good for retreats and festivals.
I'm exiting myself now.
Oh my gosh.
That is hilarious.
I'm just joking, but it can be. I've made entire stews for myself, never for anyone else, but I have in a pinch in a hotel. But Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
The things we do. Look at Kamilla.
That look was priceless.
I was actually
You're like,
thinking,
here's
I still love you, but
not as much.
Here's your salad, Kamilla. Wait a minute.
I have to
What kind of
crush my
dressing is
salads
that?
now.
You know,
Like, is
It's
this
chunky.
or is it
Yeah.
baby birded?
you know, truthfully, one time when I was traveling Asia with my friend Evan, I made some sushi, and I was eating it, and I was like, "Holy crap, this is so good, dude! You got to try it." And he watched me make it, but I was like in the moment, and I had baby birded the sauce I put in the sushi, and he like had it. He's like, "Damn, that's good." I'm like, "Oh crap!" Like, I baby birded that shit, and he's like, "What?"
I baby birded it. Oh my god.
Oh man,
You
that is
baby birded
priceless.
sauce.
Hey,
It was inside the sushi.
And this sauce.
Oh, and
that
actually, no,
was,
and
that
I
was pretty,
did-
like fine.
I baby birded some of the cauliflower too to make the rice. So yeah.
Oh,
So it was-
baby
it was-
birded rice.
It was partially pre-digested before you eat it. You know, it's pretty amazing.
but hey, you know, for those people
For the
who have,
dude foods, man, for the dudes,
Right.
the little dudes, they love it.
yeah, they love it. Easier on digestion.
Yeah.
You know, hey, Ronnie put in here, the Dina's on mindset, Karen
Huge.
Rand's hormones, Dr. Ben with the EFT. I'm excited to get into that
Yeah,
one.
me too.
Kelsey with her raw vegan healing, and Yelena's
Yelena
her
getting that summer body.
getting her summer body.
Mhm.
Ted's in there on how to create a business.
Yeah.
I mean, like, wow.
Ted stuff is gold. And I work
Yeah.
with Ted. Ted and I are business partners with the Course Creator Academy. So he put his stuff in there. It's worth $300, but you're getting everything for $49. I mean, like, why not, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer.
Chef AJ's got exclusive interviews
Yeah.
in there.
Don with
Bennett,
his Q&A.
the King family with their pancakes.
Yeah, and then Ashley Chong with her Raw for Kids.
raw
I mean,
pregnancy, raw babies.
Super awesome. I read through that one.
Oh my gosh.
so good.
An eat, move, rest, 5-day raw reset.
Yes.
My
That's
hopeful
a
kids
nice-
saying, "P.S. This conversation is gross." Yes,
Sorry
I
about
agree. I agree.
that. I'm sorry
see.
about that. That was
Okay,
all-
enough favor burden.
That was different. Can you guys do this? I can only do it with the one brow.
Oh.
Oh, no. I can't do
Yeah.
that brow thing.
Anyway,
I
Julia
don't have good brow
asked,
control.
brow. What's your favorite spice, herb, and fruit you couldn't live without?
Oh god.
Nate.
Nate.
My favorite spice, herb, and fruit that I couldn't live without. Okay. Okay. Spice. Okay, maybe cumin.
Ooh, it's a good one.
That's a good one. That's
I
a
mean,
good one.
I'm thinking of so many, but if I
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
live one. Spice. Okay, herb. Maybe, let's say like, gosh, that's a tricky one because there's a lot of herbs, but
Yeah.
one that comes to mind would be rosemary. I love
Oh,
rosemary.
rosemary.
Now, what about fruit? Bananas. Yeah.
Bananas.
Or-
Oh, yeah. Ice cream
Classic.
Yeah, nice cream king.
Yeah.
king. Totally. I would say for spice, hands down, smoked paprika.
I knew she was going to pick that.
It's a good
yes,
one.
it's
We're
a
good.
one.
We're covered.
We're covered. We've got cumin and smoked paprika. We're good. And then for fresh herb, I would say for me, maybe dill. Because I just love dill. And you can make like the ranch. Most of the ranch is dill, let's be honest, right? Or green onions. I'd have a hard time giving up green onions. But
Yeah.
as
We won't
for
even
fruit-
call that a herb. We'll say that's separate and you get it anyway.
Oh, yeah. It's an allium. That doesn't
Yeah,
count.
it's an allium.
You got it. You got it still.
And then I would do mango for my fruit.
Nice.
Mango or nectarine. But yeah.
So good.
Ooh, juicy fruit. Yum, 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 yum.
Yeah.
For me, spice would be, well, smoked paprika is really good. Vanilla is really good. Cinnamon is really good. But I would go for ginger because it could go with both like sweet and savory.
Sweet
I
and
like
savory.
it goes both raw and if I make a stir fry in a pan with a
That is a good one.
so yeah, ginger, and then herb. I do love basil, but I'm gonna go with parsley because it's just so nice to chop up a lot to put over foods. I know you don't like parsley very much, but that's okay because I can put it on my plate. And I also love making like one of my favorite smoothies, which is in my raw vegan sweets treats and smoothies. The power smoothie has parsley in it. So I'm not going to say what the other ingredient is, but go and check out that in book. So I'm going to say parsley. And for sneaky and for fruit, I'm going to have to agree with Nate. I mean, a banana. It's just so versatile.
I am the banana commander. I mean, come on.
Yeah, exactly. Couldn't live without it.
Yeah, come on. Oh God, this is tough. You know, I'm gonna cheat because I'm good at it. No, I'm just joking. Because I'm gonna pick curry.
Oh yeah, curry.
Because it's kind of cheating because it's a spice blend, but
Right, true.
You know, I'm and there's a million kinds of curry, so I just monopolized on the most variety right there.
Yeah.
So going for that.
Crushed it.
Crushed it, sorry. And then I'm gonna go for cilantro. I could eat salads of cilantro.
Yeah.
That's so true.
It's one of my favorite. It's my favorite for sure. And then I would have to just lean back on the banana. You know, I just would. Yeah. It's just such a good staple, and you know, like I've gotten sick. I've gotten sick of almost every fruit, like eating it so much. But there are none that I can eat as consistently and really enjoy, like than bananas. You know, like I ate mangoes 25 kilos a week for 6 months, and then I finally was like, I need a break. You know, and but bananas, I've needed a break from bananas too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also you can, because they can, when you freeze them and they turn into ice cream.
They turn into Nate. You freeze them. It's like, yo, Nate, what's up?
Oh my gosh, cilantro.
That was such a good question.
Definitely,
that was so
good.
Yeah, I liked that question. That was so good.
Yeah, cumin, basil, and mango.
Everybody had really good responses, and it's so difficult to pick just one, right?
Yeah.
And it changes by the day. But I know for Chris, curry, hands down. Oh my God.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah.
I
could eat curry every day, and our Kitties curry.
Oh yeah, curry Kitty.
Oh yeah, his middle name is Curry.
Yeah.
We just have to. Can we take this and show the cats where they are now?
Oh,
They're just so cute.
Are they?
Can I turn it around? No. Can you see them?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah. They're spooning.
And there's their stroller.
I love it.
Oh, that is so cute. We gotta show.
Yeah, show ours.
Okay. This is what ours are doing right now.
Let's see, can we...
The chat's in the way. Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
You have a rebounder there, too.
The rebounder. It looks like you have a third cat. Is there a black sweater lying on the chair?
Nope, that's the cat.
That's the cat.
That's the cat. Oh, do you have two cats? I thought someone would jump down.
He was laying on there.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
They were kind of looking at each other because Jai's on the trampoline, but Raja wants to jump up there. You know, they give each other the look to like, get out of here. This is my spot right now.
I'm still confused.
The trampoline. They are always laying on it. They like to roll on it. I think they like the bouncy of it.
Yeah.
But they're always on that trampoline.
Someone in here from Belgium. This is Marika or Amari. Gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm botching your name, but from Belgium, loves the bundle. Man, so stoked that you guys were able to hook up such an awesome, awesome bundle. This is great.
Yeah. I'm watching your YouTube dehydrator video with your cat on a mission in the background. You said you don't dehydrate too much. I was about to go into your burger recipes. How often then? Well, we actually use our dehydrator pretty often. The reason why I say I don't dehydrate completely too much, right? Like I don't like to really eat a lot of fully dried kale chips or crackers or anything like that. But like Chris, we like to use the dehydrator to kind of enhance the flavors of things or marinate stuff or solidify it a little bit, maybe get it like not so hydrated, like, like your cabbage rolls.
Oh,
they were so good. They were really moist. They had a lot of hydration, but sometimes you need that like 4 hours in the dehydrator to get it like super epic.
Yeah. Nice crust on the outside, concentrated flavors and just that look and feel, right?
Yeah, totally. So yeah, we use the dehydrator often, but we don't use it often for fully dehydrated stuff.
Yeah. But it's so crazy because you can take, like, for example, like mushrooms. I love to just put mushrooms in there for an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, and it's like, boom, it like completely changes the experience, Or papaya. If you slice papaya and just dehydrate it until the surface isn't wet anymore, it's like completely different food. It's crazy.
Yeah. That is so cool. And yeah, with the avocado fries.
Oh God.
2 hours. 2 hours is like the magic time because they have that
No way.
same texture as potato fries,
Dangerous.
right? Oh, they're so good.
And banana slices, like if you have brown bananas and there's no room in your freezer, for example, it's not often that we don't finish bananas,
Our
but
freezer's small.
it's so small. It's just like, you know, a regular like fridge freezer. It's just
2
like
ice
half.
creams per freezer.
Yeah, exactly. 2 ice creams. But anyway, if you have too many bananas, you can slice them and dehydrate them, and they turn out all chewy and nice, and you can save them for a while and have them like they just taste like caramel coins.
Yeah.
You know, talking about the curries, I'm thinking, what if you coin them up and you sprinkle a little curry on it and dehydrate it? So it's like, you know, banana chips, but they got a little curry flavor too. Have you ever done that, Chris? Yeah.
I haven't, but I want to. I have made banana curry before, which was actually really good. Like sometimes I've ran out of tomatoes and I'm like, what can I use instead? Because I love tomato-based curries, but one time I was just like, screw it, it's banana curry, and it was freaking great.
Yeah.
That is cool. And I did
orange.
Orange curry is so good
orange.
too.
orange curry.
Oh,
It's
So
really
good.
I'm just gonna
When
grab
I
a glass of water.
Yeah, when I was going to the UK Fruit Fest one year, I did the bananas and I soaked them in lemon juice and cayenne pepper,
So
and then I
good.
did those.
That's
were
what
so
made me
good.
think of it, actually, was
Yeah.
those.
like you had was it like chunks of banana in the curry then, or bananas in the sauce?
Bananas just in lemon juice and cayenne pepper.
Oh damn!
Yeah,
I gotta
and
try
then
that.
and then you dehydrate them individually. They're like tart and spicy at the same
So
time.
good.
They're so good.
Slightly sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sweet,
Oh my gosh.
salty, sour. I had curry spirulina crunchies when I was in Bali, which sounds crazy, but it was so damn good. It was like fresh spirulina pushed through a spaghetti machine into little noodles and then dehydrated with a little bit of curry powder on it. And I got addicted.
Guess we gotta go to Bali. No.
Damn it. Well, one day.
Yeah, one day hopefully.
Yeah.
Aw,
I
Yeah,
know.
dreaming about it.
Yeah.
I know.
Us too.
Yeah, totally.
I know we were so excited to be able to go to Grant's retreat and your retreat, Chris.
Yeah,
and,
we were so excited, but
yeah, turn of events.
Been a wild year, but
Yeah.
I'm sinking into a 2022 retreat. That's the plan anyway. We'll see. You know, everything's by the moment right now, but
Yeah.
you know, we have so many things we're blessed by. I think that's what I'm really focusing on right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
totally. Yeah. There's someone in here saying, I'm going to be fixing a salad for non-vegan person. Any suggestions? I would say a curry. Any kind of curry
Yeah.
wins all the time.
And
But
of course, like, you know, if they're non-vegan, they're probably eating higher fat. So I would say a taco salad.
ooh, taco salad. Yeah.
Taco salad
Or like
parts me too.
a creamy dressing is typically good to go because they all really like that.
Yeah,
But-
I would say so too. Like a creamy, like either like Alfredo, or if you do like some sort of garlicky with mushrooms or something like that.
Caesar ranches. Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
creamy,
Oh,
creamy is good.
I'm getting
And, like,
hungry.
I know, right?
little toppings. Huh?
We're getting hungry.
Yes.
Yeah. You guys have you had lunch yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. We're
I
going to
know.
do it right after this
Right
live.
after this,
Yeah.
well, she's got another one at 1:30, so we're like, okay, well, we'll try to cut out at 1. You know, we'll be able to get some food in her. Get the plunger.
Yeah, exactly. Push it in there.
Push it in there. Yeah.
Well, if you had baby birded it this morning, it would be so
Yeah.
much faster now.
It'd be already half digested,
Oh,
right?
man.
Yeah. You know, maybe next time we'll want to do some collaborated like make food together lives, where we're like making
Yes.
like make lives with dinner and stuff like that. Have some
I love that idea.
group
So
lives and stuff.
fun.
You know.
Yeah.
Yep. The next bundle is going to be fire because we're gonna come up with new ideas, and it's gonna be more of a festival
Yeah.
vibe. I think the next bundle is gonna be way more interactive with
And
everybody.
I like the concept of being able to have everybody's stuff earlier, so we could make
Yeah.
recipes, make cool reels and stuff to highlight actual meals that they have in their book. Because this one here was a little tricky. And then of course scheduled lives where people can, you know, they can look and get like a festival. Like, I want to make sure I go to this talk or this live,
Yeah.
and it's at this time, and it'll be a lot easier on all of us too, because, you know, we'll be able to have our days planned around it.
Right.
Yeah.
Not like last minute, you're like, oh, you want to do a live? Yeah, I've done 8 already.
Let's go for
Let's do it.
No, I think it's going to be ridiculously amazing. And like, yeah, this week has flown by so fast. I can't believe it. It's been like, you know, we've been throwing this out and sharing for 11 days. This is the 11th day, you know, but it's felt like 4 days to me, actually. It's kind of crazy. And like I wake up and go to sleep and I don't know. But my brain's melted. I think you can tell.
Right. Oh yeah, mine too. I know last night I was just like,
Yeah. I mean, I definitely have been getting more sleep than her. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's all worth it. This has all been worth it. Every second. Totally.
1,000 times. Do you think for the next bundle, we make it a prerequisite that you had to get this bundle? Like, you guys better hurry up to be able to get into the next bundle.
Wow. Wow.
Right? Ooh.
Like if you don't
that was
finish
pretty shameless. Sorry.
the first one, yeah, you can't move to the second level.
Right? Level 2.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, it'll be open for everybody.
Of course it
Everyone
will.
can have
Of course.
And the coolest thing is that you don't have to be a raw vegan to enjoy the bundle. The bundle is just exclusively raw vegan content. So you're safe to open any book and enjoy anything.
You don't even have to be vegan. And I mean, shoot, like the Gardenson family, they have their snickerdoodles in there. I mean, if you put some snickerdoodles and some banana and ice cream in front of somebody, they're
not going to say no.
You don't have to be vegan.
It is twice the price, though, right? If you're not vegan, it's twice the price.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
No,
I'm just teasing. Come on.
be nice.
I'm sorry.
Be nice.
This is what happens when I get tired.
No, but it's so true. Yeah, I know you're teasing, but
teaser.
it's so true that you don't have to be, because I think that, or I know that raw food sounds so extreme. People are like, like you only eat fruits and vegetables. Like, okay, like it doesn't sound like you eat a lot, right? It sounds pretty like sparse and pretty limited. So it's incredible, like all the variety of food that you can actually get. And I think it's really good that we've been showcasing different kinds of recipes on all our channels this week, so that we can all see like what you can make.
As well as the exotic fruits. There's so many people who don't even really know about different exotic fruits. I know for me personally, when I came into this niche or lifestyle, I had no idea about, you know, cherimoya and rambutans and mamey sapote and durian. You know, I mean, I'd seen jackfruit. I had no idea what it was, and it looked weird in the store. I'm like, I don't know about that. You know? But gosh, it's amazing. Yeah, I love how Marina. Yeah. She's got her, you know, tropical fruit guide in there.
Yeah. To learn what to look for and how ripe it is. Like, there's so much gold in this bundle. It's incredible. And in 11 hours, it's done.
11 hours. It's unreal.
11 hours. Wow.
And what I like is it's like well balanced and sustainable. Like the individuals that are in here, like, you know, there's people in here, you know, like Eris Lantham, which of course I think his book is still coming.
It's coming.
That's the one book that didn't get in there, but over 40 years. The Dinas. I mean, shoot, Chris, how long have you been eating raw? 17, 18 years now? 19 years?
17 this spring, 17 right around next month, I think.
Yeah.
So cool.
Jesse, 22 years. So individuals that have been doing this a long time, it's nice for, you know, I've been a little over 4 years, but I look up to, you know, these other individuals like yourself and Jesse who've been thriving for nearly a couple decades or a couple decades. It's like, well, what are you doing? I want to learn what you're doing, because obviously it's sustainable.
Yeah, exactly. Love it. There's a good question in here too. Was there an author that you met through the bundle from this collaboration? I feel like Chef AJ for me has been a really cool new connection, because I never talked to her before. I watched a couple of her videos, and now we did a live together, and we did an IG live together and a YouTube live. And we've been texting back and forth, and she's like, you're my bundle bestie. I'm like, you're so cute. So I would say, Chef AJ for me has been one of the new connections that I've made because of the bundle. I love it.
So cool.
What about you?
You know, gosh, I mean, I didn't really know Ashley Chong too well, but diving into her book, I think that's such a cool book, because I feel like a lot of people are like, well, what am I going to feed my kids?
Yeah.
You know, and I love that hers is like, you know, directed towards just for kids, and she feeds her kids raw and they're thriving. So yeah, I think that, you know, I mean, there are, of course, I can't even remember.
I know, right?
Like my mind is melted. I'd have to tap in, but she's one that stands out.
Sticks out, yeah.
Yeah.
Chris, what about you?
You know, Kelsey, Rosy Heels, I had seen, but I didn't know her too well, and her course is really, really cool. Really enjoyed that. As well as Star, you know, I mean, we had connected very briefly before, and then I got to know her a heck of a lot more in contacting and, you know, getting the book and checking it all out, and really, really cool recipes, amazing story. There's so many. Yeah, there's so many. So
yeah, and Star's story is cool because she actually lost weight while she was writing the book, because we told everybody, we're like, no oil and low fat and raw. So she's eating a lot of the food that she was making, and she lost weight because that's what happens, right?
Yeah. So cool.
What about you, Kamilla?
I would say sashiko with the one smoothie bowl a day. We didn't get to do a live because I have a day job, so I've been doing spent a lot of time on that during Monday to Friday. So it didn't happen because of time zones and everything. But we've been texting, and she just seems like the sweetest soul.
She's so
She
sweet.
is
So we're really looking forward to next time. So we're gonna do it live then instead.
Yeah.
And who knows, you know, we can also do lives like someone said here, like, oh, you have to go live, like. We don't have to save it to the bundle. We could, but we could also just meet up, watch Star Wars, and just send it live with, and other people can watch Star Wars with us too.
I think it's going to be really important to keep the lives going, because I feel like a lot of us are going to have withdrawals in a way, and as well as, you know, a lot of the people within the community are going to have a little withdrawal symptoms as well, not seeing. So hopefully we can kind of keep the momentum going, and you get a couple lives going a week at least.
Yeah.
Because they are really fun, and it's nice.
I know Ronnie has them, right? He has Fruity Fridays.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ronnie has Fruity Fridays, so follow it at the UK Fruit Fest, because he has all that info over there. So you can join in and hang out with people. I love those because it's such a great idea to connect.
Yeah.
Juliet has a cool idea. Instead of hit or miss lives, maybe you could do a live train and have everyone meet each author.
Oh, that
like
would
if
be
we had a
awesome.
schedule, each person went on an hour after each other and just kind of presented their book.
Great idea.
Yeah, these are all great ideas. Like, we're gonna have a big chat after and talk about what we're gonna do for the next one. So super cool.
Yeah, these lives are definitely great motivation.
100%.
I feel like for all of us too, the creators as well, like motivation. You're like, oh man, I'm gonna make that, you know, and that's a great concept. Yeah, it's been just amazing, and to share what, you know, everybody's tips and tactics.
Yeah.
Oh,
Speaking of making each other's thing or making things, I just made the vanilla chocolate chip and ice cream from your book, Nate.
No, went in here.
With the mint chocolate sauce.
It's good.
I made it just before, and I'm almost done with the reel, so I'm going to be posting that after. So everyone who wants to see that, I mean, Nate's Nice Cream book, I did. No, I don't think I have it. I've just seen it like on. Yes, that one. Yes, it's so nice. And it's beautiful with all the pictures and so many flavors and just yum.
Yeah.
So
we love
it.
Like
So
best
nice.
part
So
is burgers and nice cream and
burgers
sweet treats and oh my
sweet
gosh.
treats and stuff.
Right?
Yeah.
Juliet says, how about Alyssa Chris Curry book?
That'd be good.
That'd be good.
I'm sure
That'd
we
be
could come up with a bunch of curries.
right.
Collab.
Lots of a collab.
Yeah.
Collab.
Yeah.
Well, we got some. Yeah. Oh God. oh.
Yeah, you know, somebody had said here too, it was Juliet saying, you think you should do something to encourage people who bought the bundle to actually make the recipes. I know we've been telling people when you make them,
tag us.
Tag us, we'll repost it to our story as well.
Yeah, we love to tag. So anybody watching who's bought the bundle, if you make anything from the bundle from anybody, tag us all. Tag the creator, and we'll share it around. And I would love to see what everyone makes from the bundle. Definitely.
A banana salads book.
The banana salads book. Actually, Rennie has Revolutionary Banana Book. It's all banana recipes.
So good.
If you like bananas, check out her book.
I actually did a live with her last night because, you know, she's got a really interesting story. And what's so cool is she's pregnant. She's 6 months pregnant. And I know that I've had friends say, well, like, you probably can't get pregnant on a raw diet. And so I was like, I really wanted to, you know, interview her and ask her about, you know, because even the doctors were like, I don't know, you're probably not going to get pregnant because you're over your 40s, you're over the hill. And she proved them all wrong.
Yep, she proved them all wrong.
I've seen the opposite so many times. You know, it's funny the things that people think, right? And it's like, I've seen people who they've had a hard time having like trying to conceive, and then after going raw within 6 months, boom, like immediate. You know, so it's like, so wild, man, so wild.
But also keeping it balanced is key, right?
Yeah, keeping it balanced.
You know, she obviously eats balanced, and she's getting enough nourishment, so her body's not shutting down, going like, well, you know, we probably couldn't have a baby because you can barely sustain yourself, right?
Yeah, undereating.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. She knows what's up. We had a good talk. We had a live on wild edibles, and you know, she's somebody that I look up to in terms of like knowledge and usage of wild edibles and variety in the diet, and you know, really being creative and inventive is super awesome.
Yeah, I know there's so many people with so much knowledge. We've got a question here. Hey, maybe a dumb question. And on that note, no question is dumb unless you don't ask it, right? You got to ask the questions. But does steaming broccoli mean it's no longer raw? And if so, do you guys not eat broccoli? We eat a lot of broccoli, and we don't steam it. So yes, if you steam it, it's technically not raw, but we like to marinate it and dehydrate it. So in curries, in the marinara sauce, in chilies, and in my ramen recipe, I'll put tons of broccoli.
I like how you talk about the ghost broccoli.
The ghost broccoli?
Yeah, ghost broccoli is awesome.
Yeah. So
I eat a lot of the ghost broccoli and the green broccoli, and I eat it fresh and crunchy, and I also marinate it sometimes, and I often freeze it and thaw it, and it's just like tastes cooked anyway. But
yeah, when you freeze it, it's so amazing. After you freeze it, and then let it thaw out in some marinade, like doing the curry in the jar, that kind of stuff. It tastes like it's been steamed. Like it has the same texture.
Does. Yeah. Digests easier too. It's awesome. I love it. Sometimes like sometimes you want it to be crunchy, you know, like with a nice dip or something. And sometimes it's just nice to have that crunch. So.
Yep. Somebody in here was asking for frozen cauliflower recipes. Get Chris's stuff because he's like on top of the ghost broccoli. And in the burger book and the dude food book, there's cauliflower wings that are frozen first, and the masala, the cauliflower masala.
Mason jar masala.
Yeah,
that's a nice one.
That looks so good.
Sorry. You just throw it in the back of your truck, right? You know, it's hot outside or whatever, and it's ready to go when you're off work. It's beautiful.
And you just freeze it overnight.
What's the pulled mushroom? Is it like pulled
fork?
Pulled fork.
Yes, pulled fork. I wasn't gonna say it. It's pulled fork. Yeah.
It's actually, if you take a fork, it's so cool how the name is really ironic, because you use like a king trumpet mushroom or king oyster mushroom, and you take a fork and you just fork it. You fork it.
Just fork it.
And it turns into shreds.
Baby.
It's like chicken.
It looks just like shredded white chicken meat.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah.
Nice.
Incredible. Chris's book is called The 21-Day Spring Meal Plan.
Yeah. And here we are, right in spring.
Springtime.
Perfect time for the meal plan. Don't even have to think. That's what I like about these books is sometimes it's nice to not have to think. And so when you have a book where you don't have to think, and the book is telling you what to buy, what to make, it takes all the thinking out of it.
Yeah.
And you know it's balanced.
You can start there and then get your running start into everything in the entire bundle.
Yeah.
Yep, totally. And you could just do one book a week if you need to, as long as you download them all and they're in a safe place on your computer. That's another big one.
Yeah.
Once you buy the bundle, you have 1 year to download all the content, and then after that, the link disappears. But you have 1 year, download it all, put it on like Dropbox or Google Drive or an external drive to save it. You guys are so cute.
I was just thinking, if you do one book a week, you're going to miss out. I think, isn't there 64 weeks in a year?
Yeah.
There's 67 books. So you got to do at least
52 weeks.
Oh, so I'm totally so I'm. I don't know. My year's different. I'm from another place. But
that's why we're always late.
Part board.
We think
Part
there's
board.
64 weeks.
There's 60. Where did my 7 weeks go? I don't know how to count anymore. But
there's 66 books.
so exactly.
That's
so
what
you
meant.
got to do more than one book a week. You got to get on this, guys.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you
Gotta
got to
start
download
yesterday.
them all.
Yeah.
Download them all.
And
Make
you
sure
could,
that-
you could probably eat a different meal for over 3 years, and not if you ate one meal a day from one of the books, you'd have over 3 years worth of different meals.
Yeah, because there's well over 1,000 recipes in the bundle.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That can be kind of
Isn't it
overwhelming.
crazy?
Not trying to overwhelm anybody, but
Yeah.
No.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, something that I think is kind of cool is like you could think and go. You could go to a raw restaurant and like if we went to the raw restaurant. Actually, we went on our anniversary last year, and it was like $130. You know, for one meal. It was awesome.
It's like fine dining.
Fine dining raw.
Wow. Amazing.
Be like,
But we could have gotten this bundle 2.5 times over, right? It's crazy, right? Like
right. Now, also,
for the rest of the life dinner.
how was the portion sizes at that restaurant?
It's
It's
quite
pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And
That's cool.
some dishes are a little bit higher fat, so you get full. Even though it's not huge.
We had like a sampler platter, and I ordered an extra entree. So the sampler is supposed to be for 2 or 3, and we split it. And then I had an extra entree. I mean, if I go to a raw restaurant, I usually try and pre-eat so that I don't order 4 entrees. And then I just order 2 or 3. You know, that's usually what I do.
That's a good trick.
Right. That's funny because when we were in Salt Lake City, we went to Omar's Rawtopia, and we ordered one of absolutely everything on the menu. And Omar actually came out from the back.
He's
and
like, "Who are these
Who are these people ordering everything on the
Everything
menu?"
is raw." Yeah, we're like, sorry, we've been on the road, we've been in the desert for like a week, and we're just like, we need some raw deliciousness. We made raw deliciousness.
Yeah.
The one downside I feel like going to a restaurant is that a lot of times it's really high priced, and you don't get a lot of a good portion size, and so that can be kind of a turnoff for the average individual who isn't familiar with this lifestyle. And so, of course, that's why we just most of the time we make our own food because you want to get enough. But it is so nice to be able to have a place to go and get some raw. Actually, now that stuff is opened in our area, we're like, we need to call around and be like, hey, we're raw foodies. What can you make for us? We want to come and dine at your restaurant. And a lot of times chefs are excited to do that because they're like, oh, really? Like no oil? Okay, what can I do? What can I make?
Yeah,
right?
and if they take it on as a challenge. Yeah, it's exciting.
Yeah.
We were out for lunch today with celebrating Kamilla's dad's 75th. And we went to a buffet, which is like my favorite. And I like it even extra when I can say buffet. But like I love scaring the buffet place. It's like one of my favorite things to do at a buffet. But it's
Buffet.
Awesome saying buffet.
Buffet, I love it. But you just like keep going back, and they're like, what? Like double taking.
Yeah.
That's so
It was funny. They had like over by the cheeses, they had beautiful grapes like on a plate. These black grapes, and they just looked so perfect. And Chris is like, "Do you think those are those? They must be fake?" And I was like, "No, they're probably real."
Then I ate them.
Yeah, he ate the heck out of those grapes, and they had like big bowls of like oranges, a lot of fresh fruit, and a lot of fresh veggies. And
I was like, are those on display or are they to eat? And like, you can have them because like sometimes the buffet has like whole pineapples, and like I've gotten in trouble many times taking
the pineapple.
Yeah,
you're like, well, it's up there.
Hey, don't take our decoration.
Yeah, you're like, that's not decoration, that's food.
Exactly.
It's kind of interesting too when you think back and you think of what the gods ate, right? Like the Greek gods. Yeah. What were they eating? Figs and grapes.
Figs and grapes.
Yep.
It's good stuff. Kim has asked a couple times, is kimchi spicy? Nate has a recipe for kimchi in his dude food book. So what would you say to Kim about the kimchi?
You don't have to make it spicy. It just really depends on what kind of peppers you put in there. If you put some Thai peppers in there, or some crushed red pepper or jalapeno even, it'll be spicy, of course, but if you leave those kinds of things out, if you don't want it spicy, it doesn't have to be.
It's just better.
He probably
spicy,
had to run to the store after Chris.
Yep, they have
They're
to
like,
run to the
hey,
store.
what happened to our grapes?
Right?
Well, I did that at the airport. There was a perfect pineapple, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm taking the pineapple. I went up to the counter. She's like, I can't sell you this. I'm like, why not? Like, come on. What if it's going to rot up there? It's like, it needs to be eaten right now. And I'm a fruitarian, and this is just like breaking my heart.
Let me save it.
Let me
save
liberate the
pineapple.
You know, it's really sad because
What?
the world's not set up for raw foodies. When you go to the airport, you know, it's unripe bananas, unripe apples, unripe oranges.
Yep.
And that makes it hard. So I definitely like your tips, Chris. I'm glad that you've shared your tips and tricks on how to travel in the airports and traveling with your celery sticks and your dates.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And then we've got Grant's hotel salads.
Oh man, you can't go wrong.
There's always a solution, right?
We have a question here. What is think of the diet? Well, I have to start with my mom. She when she first met Chris, she was like, she's like a super empath. She's like, or not empath. What's it called? Like very empathic person.
Yeah.
So she's like, oh, are you really gonna eat all that, Chris? Like, no, you will hurt your stomach. Like all that food. She was so worried that like his stomach was gonna like hurt and explode from all the food. So like still, she's like, are you sure you're gonna eat all that? Like, isn't it too much?
And he's like, I've been working my stomach out.
And then she knows, like, she understands, of course, that like you feel great about it. It's just
you got to work it out. You got to work that muscle out. It's just like any other muscle.
Yeah. And then Dad, has he said anything to you?
No, nothing.
I think he just thinks like, that's great that you can feel so good and like have big muscles from eating a raw food diet. And
That's cool.
I think he's a bit inspired too. Like
That's
eating
good.
the fruit, and he's been having more fruit and more vegetables now, and he's also feeling like the past few months, and he's like, yeah, I can move a bit better, and so I think he's mostly just inspired.
Yeah, and we share a love for Bloomcol.
Yes, for cauliflower.
Ghost broccoli.
Oh.
Bloomcol.
Yes.
Bloomcol.
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 The ghost broccoli.
Yes.
So awesome.
Oh, that's awesome. How would your wedding buffet look like? Well, ours was at the Woodstock Fruit Festival, so it was pretty
incredible. That's why we picked to get married there. We're like, well, I mean, you know, our whole family will be there, the whole tribe, right? And it's going to be amazing. And gosh, man, I wouldn't dream of a better place to get married besides the Woodstock Fruit Festival.
Yeah, it was
so
pretty
beautiful.
cool.
That was such an amazing ceremony.
Yeah.
Event.
Oh. And we can't wait to go back one of these days and celebrate
I know.
one anniversary at some point.
We won't be making it this year if they do have it, because we'll have just moved, and it's just a little too much on ourselves for one, and our cats. You know, we don't want to leave them in a strange house. We've only been there maybe in for about a month or so.
Yeah.
So we'll probably miss this year's as well.
But
it was so cute. Like, and the cats.
and the cats, I know, they're like,
yeah, because they're people too. Cats are people too.
they are. They truly are.
Yeah.
Fur babies.
Yeah, fur babies.
Yeah. Speaking of your wedding, like, oh, it was so beautiful in I can't remember which of Nate's books, but when you tell the whole story, it's probably an ice cream, right?
It's in
the ice cream book.
Yeah.
So anyone who gets the bundle.
That picture of you guys, it's like a fairy tale picture. It's so beautiful. I loved seeing that and reading that. Oh, look at that. Oh.
We definitely have the fairy tale.
You guys too, though.
Yeah.
Oh my
And
god.
we didn't even talk
fairy
about
tale
long
wedding.
distance relationships.
Right.
You know, because that's another thing is both of us had to endure, for lack of a better word, the long distance relationship.
Yeah.
And
Chris, you and I left our home country.
yeah. She
Yeah, you
became
did.
an American.
Yeah.
Like,
And I'm Swedish. I'm Swedish.
That sounded like, what's his name? Borat.
oh my gosh.
Also,
Hey guys, it's 1:11 here.
1:11. Happy
Let's-
manifesting hour.
Let's make a wish.
Yeah, make a wish.
Ooh.
1:11.
It's yum.
Yeah.
No, I've got to make some lunch for us, you guys. She's got another live in 20 minutes.
and I have to finish the
definitely-
reel.
It's 10
I know.
o'clock
Yep.
here. 10:11.
Oh my
Time
God.
for dinner
See?
here.
Oh, we could
Yep.
talk
Time for
forever.
dinner. It's time for
Stop.
sleep soon.
I know. I haven't had dinner yet though.
Nah. I
Oh,
had
late
ice
dinner.
cream for dinner.
Nice cream for dinner.
Ice cream for dinner.
Well, that's what we say a lot of times. We're like, what do you feel like for dinner?
Nice cream?
Nice cream?
Nice cream?
Nice
Ice cream.
We don't
Hey,
have
love
enough
you guys.
space in the room.
Thanks to all the people joining in and that was tapped in here. This was great to connect with you two. It's been so busy. We haven't been able to do anything like this yet. And, you guys do the plug. I'm going to go start cutting.
Okay.
Love you guys.
Love you.
All
See ya.
right.
Oh.
So happy we got a chance to do this, right? I mean, it's been such an amazing week, and getting out there with everyone out there. You've been so freaking busy, and it's about time, right, that we get together and get to chat for a while, all four of us.
I know, right? And how wonderful that it's on the last day, so we can wrap it up.
Yes, definitely. And it's 10 hours. No, how many hours is left now?
We've got
It's 1.
11. Just under
11
11.
hours.
Just under 11. So 10 hours and 47 minutes left now. Ooh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Woo! So go to the link in our bios, anyone's bio. The bundle file, each book is different. How did you calculate how much the whole bundle was? Was it like 3 gigs or something?
You know, because I had the books in 2 different places and Google Drive didn't allow me to add it up, I couldn't figure it out 100%. But I do believe it's somewhere in the like 2 point something to 3 gigs total.
Okay, cool.
Somewhere in that total.
Sweet.
So
Man.
It's not too big, you know, it's not too big, and yeah.
But they're 65, so I mean, that's a lot of information. But
Absolutely.
Yeah.
all right.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Lisa, Nate, and
so
thank
much.
you, everyone, for staying with us here during the live. And if you're watching,
question.
for all the fun questions and
Love you
interesting
guys.
questions. And if you're watching this after, then hope you see it like soon. And if you see it after the bundle's done, then
Hi.
Then hi.
We'll just have to wait
talk
for the next
anyway.
bundle.
And
Next
yes,
bundle.
there'll be another one.
Hey, Olivia.
Hey,
Alright.
Erin. Hey, Olivia. Hi.
Bye, guys.
Okay, bye. Love you all.
Love you.
Bye.
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 Star Trek, Kitties, and the Bundle. Hope you enjoyed it all.
Ooh, don't forget to check out my raw recipes playlist in the top left, the video just for you in the top right, subscribe for more videos in the bottom right, and get your 3 free ebooks in the bottom left. Grab your free raw recipe app available on iPhone and Android with over 100 free raw recipes, common fruit and vegetable calorie breakdown, frickin' raw food combining chart, shopping cart function, and so much more.